Hello children, today we are going to start our 5th chapter, a very interesting chapter, staffing. Staffing in modern times is known as human resource management. So let us look at the concept and the characteristics. Whenever you are writing 5 marks question in introduction, you can write, see, after industrialization people wanted more profit, and for that reason less cost, they wanted to produce with less cost. So the system of more profit and less cost began after industrialization. But it so happened that even the employees were exploited. As a result, employees were paid less because the costing is also, salary is also part of costing. So many times employees were exploited. In 19th century, dynamic management leaders that believed in change, so they realized that importance of employees over machines, because even machines are operated by employees only. So in that time, modernization, machinery, everything was used. So some people, some owners thought ki now that machines were there, they could neglect the employees. But eventually it was understood ki employees are important than machines, because success depends on efficient employees. Machine alone cannot do anything. So, need to give importance to the human element along with scientific system of employee development gave rise to staffing. एम्प्लॉय डेवलपमेंट की जो पूरी बात है वो ज़्यादा है स्टाफिंग में, तो इसलिए उसको एज ए सेपरेट एंड इम्पॉर्टेंट फंक्शन ऑफ मैनेजमेंट सोचने पे लोग मजबूर हो गए हैं, और उसका इम्पोर्टेंस लोगों को, इंडस्ट्री वाले लोगों को, बिजनेस वाले लोगों को समझ में आ गया. तो इन जनरल सेंस everybody thinks कि staffing is just recruitment, मतलब appointing. Recruitment का सीधा सीधा मतलब होता है appointing. So appointing employees, यही है staffing. That is what people thought. But the concept of staffing is not only appointing. It is a wider concept. So it includes recruitment तो है ही, appointment तो है, but with scientific selection. उसका पूरा scientific process है. Training, promotion, transfer and post-retirement benefits. All these things are included in staffing. It is about maintaining employees in the organization by maintaining employee relations, having good relations with the employee. So it is all about the harmony between owners and employees. तो employer and employees के बीच में harmony होगी तो फिर क्या होगा? They will remain with the organization. So because organization has spent so much in selecting the right candidate, then training him, okay, then giving him good salary, and also he can avail post-retirement benefits. So for that, if you want to, like, a stable employee will be with you, it will be good for the company. Otherwise, what is going to happen? Every few months, if employees are leaving your company, again you are spending on recruitment, selection, training, etc. So that's why it is very important to maintain, have loyal employees. So staffing is all about that. Getting good employees, increasing their efficiency by giving them training, motivating them by giving promotion, transfer, etc. and increasing their loyalty by giving them even post-retirement benefits. So that way you can maintain employees. They will remain with you for a long time, and that will be beneficial for your company. So let us look at the characteristics of staffing. Important function of management. ये पहली characteristic इसलिए दी गई है कि पहले इस बात का importance लोग समझते नहीं थे, but now it is understood that it is an important function of management. It is equally important like planning, organizing, directing and controlling. Perennial process. You know the perennial rivers जिसमें हमेशा पानी बहता है, वैसे ही है ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. जब तक एग्जिस्ट करेगा तब तक स्टाफिंग भी एग्जिस्ट करेगा. कंसर्न विथ ह्यूमन रिलेशंस नेचुरली, बिकॉज एम्प्लॉयज़ कैसे है, लिविंग फैक्टर है, वो फीलिंग्स हैं उनके अंदर, मशीन में फीलिंग्स नहीं होते, इसलिए एम्प्लॉयज़ को यू नीड टू ट्रीट विथ सेल्फ रिस्पेक्ट. सो it is about getting the right employee and treating him with humanitarian angle. Humanitarian angle क्या होता है? So that his self-esteem is not hurt, his self-respect is not hurt. So that human angle से you need to treat them. Okay. Let us look at the fourth one. ये बहुत important है समझना, dynamic process. Whenever the word dynamic will come, it will be about adapting to changes. So, selecting the right candidate helps in making the organization more dynamic. You always want the organization to be more dynamic because for that reason you need to have dynamic employees, dynamic leaders. Yeah? Why? Because situations keep on changing. So, you have to develop them in such a way that they will not be afraid of changes and they will adapt to the changes and they will find a way in each situation. So dynamic process है ये. Selecting the right candidate helps in making the organization more dynamic, means ready to adapt or change as per the changing situation. ऐसे एम्प्लॉयज़ चाहिए, लेकिन उसके लिए ये जो प्रोसेस है पूरी स्टाफिंग की, वो भी एक डायनामिक प्रोसेस है क्योंकि वो ही उनको डेवलप करते हैं इनटू डायनामिक एम्प्लॉयज़. Related with other managerial functions. All other managerial functions are closely related to staffing because everywhere who are working, employees are working. So, all employees are developed by staff. Wide scope. This has a very wide scope. It is not merely employee welfare or it is not merely recruitment, but it is also concerned with the scientific process of acquiring the right candidate, training, maintaining the personnel and developing them for the benefit of organization. So now whatever you have spent, in getting the right candidate, in training, maintaining them, developing them and also arranging for their post-retirement benefits. So all these things you should not consider as expenditure. It is a capital expenditure, but you should not consider it as expenditure, but you should consider it as investment because you are going to get the return of it. What will be the return? They will put their best efforts and their efficiency will increase and in turn your productivity of the company will increase. So the expenditure incurred का मतलब होता है made. The expenditure made or incurred in recruitment, selection, training and development of staff is an investment because it develops the business. You are doing it only because you want to develop your business. You want more profit and that is the reason it should be considered as an investment. So we are going to do it little by little. We are already doing the 5th lesson, so there is no hurry. Okay, we'll stop here and I want all the 7 characteristics you should do by heart. Okay, so whenever we are doing one lesson, we need to keep on taking the oral tests. Okay, so be prepared. We'll stop here and please take the notes, write down them in your write the notes in your note.